XRP move! XRP!
Yo, what is up? Hey yo, welcome to the stream. What's going on, everybody? Cheers. Good to see you guys. Good to have you back. Good to be here. Trying to fix the sound and get everything just right for you guys. I think I did it. I think I got it all set up to where there shouldn't be any mad echoes and you guys can hear all the sounds real clean and fresh, like real poppin'. Really clean sounds. Yo, 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 yo. Good morning. Hey, yo. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Hope you guys are feeling well. Second day of the year. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. Hope you guys had a good New Year's Day. Did something fabulous for yourselves. After I finished work, instead of doing an edit for you guys, went to the gym. It was amazing. Had a really good time working and moving myself about in space. You know, honestly, 2-hour workout, I can already feel it today. I'm already like, oh, 2-hour workout, slamming myself around, no big deal. What happened? What's happening out there? There's a couple things that we're going to look at that I threw up in my Twitter feed. There's a couple things that are popping off that maybe are just casual news. It looks like the crypto market is in the green right now, and Ethereum has taken back spot number 2 on CoinMarketCap. If you're looking at it on CoinMarketCap, then yes, it's taking it back. If you're looking at it on Yahoo Finance, I don't know, because I'm not looking at it on Yahoo Finance. I'm looking at CoinMarketCap. But if you wanted to talk about the total circulating supply or versus the total supply and the actual projection of the market cap based off that, maybe you could just say to yourself, like, XRP still in number 2 spot. You just keep telling yourself that, buddy. You keep telling yourself that. No, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't seem to matter too much. It's obviously just a perception of a ranking based off projection of market cap based off the last purchase price. So not a big deal. I did see someone just now, who was that, said, oh, Mike Smith said I should have bought Ethereum in the last drop. I think it was down to like $90, $88 or something in the last drop. I think, ooh, $88 to $150. Yeah, that would have been a good buy. Same for Bitcoin Cash. It was down to like 90 during that whole Bitcoin fork. Woo, excuse me. Bitcoin Cash civil war happened. And that was real. That was a real thing. Obviously bringing a lot of questions about the validity of what can happen with these proof of work protocols and the protocols that are really focused for single use, like this obviously the you know, there's incentive to fork those protocols. So there you go. There you go. There you go. What's going on, everybody? Cheers. Hey, yo. What's going on? Jake. Cheers. First, hello. You made it to the room. Streams are lit. Without you, Jake, I don't know if we'd be doing it. You know, we need you. Thank you so much. Meowgy. What's up, Meowgy? My man. The cat with the mostest. What's up, Mike Smith? Good times. Fizzle. Fizzy Izzle, yo, Chelly Fire, good morning. Corey Ziegelman, good morning. Cambo Vision, dude, I saw some comments you were dropping. I think that was you, maybe dropping comments on the channel. So we'll go look at those in a second. Good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time of day it is. Welcome back. Ahmed Ali saying hi, but he won't be able to stay. Just chiming in for a second. Cheers, good to see you. Notorious, hello. TC Crypto, good morning. Sean E, hello. Cisco Torres, Bryce, good to see you, man. Hey, I appreciate the support. David D, get out of the lower left corner. Can't easily watch you end comments simultaneously. Sorry, dude. This is just the way this screen is. We have another screen over here that's it's got me on the same side as the comments. You like this one? You like this one? Too bad. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. We'll go over to that screen in a second. Yo, everybody. How's it going? Cheers. It's not an echo. It's natural reverb of Godhead. Is there echo still? I thought I fixed the echo. Gymtastic. Yes, nice. Nice hash. Totally true. I was gymtastic yesterday. Ed Valley, good morning. WRX guy, what up, man? How are you? Bill Gould. Oh, Bill Gould's here, guys. Let's get the start. Let's get this thing going. Man, Milos says XRP needs some kick up juice. What's up, Kevin Reed? Grind. Hello, everybody. Good to see you guys. Cheers. What's going on with you guys today? Hope you're feeling well. How's the world treating you on the second day of 2019? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this adventure? Are you ready for this adventure into crypto land? Ethereum $150, up 11% in 24 hours, taking back spot number 2 from the Zerper King himself, XRP. Now looking like holding spot number 3 above Bitcoin Cash. Very, very much above Bitcoin Cash's market value, but still falling behind Ethereum by about, it looks like $670 million. No big deal. No big deal. Everything's fine. It's fine. Let's do this. We don't want to hang out on stream all day. Let's get some stuff done. What is up? This is popping off today in the daily at newsbitcoin.com. An hour ago released the wallet that brings Bitcoin to Facebook, and Fortnite store accepts crypto. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know if you guys realize how big that is. That might just be like the biggest thing today. Fortnite store accepts crypto. It's also the last thing in the title of the video, crypto and Fortnite. So crypto wallet first, the crypto wallet Lite IM adds support to BTC. So Lite IM, a cryptocurrency wallet that allows users to transact via Facebook Messenger, Telegram, and SMS, has recently announced it's supporting Bitcoin Core, or BTC, and the service launched in August. So this is, again, older news, but it is maybe something we haven't covered on the channel yet. Thinking about they launched service in August for Ethereum, Litecoin, and the native token ZTX. So it looks like they're pushing Bitcoin support onto Facebook Messenger. I don't know how useful that'll be. I don't know how much people will use it at all, especially because of, especially if you see any bull run action happen. Obviously, the transaction fees will be way too high to be used, and so it won't be as effective. But if you do notice, we talked about this yesterday and we didn't bring it back up in the docket, but Bitcoin miner Bitmain, the ASIC producer run by Jian Wu, decided to pull their support, or they're firing a bunch of people and they're turning off a bunch of miners. That is a huge indicator as to how excited you should be about Bitcoin. So done with that story. I thought it was inside of Fortnite, actually inside the game, but I guess it's just in the online store. So the Fortnite online store accepts cryptocurrency, and that's just their merchandise store for the popular video game Fortnite. I kind of thought maybe they like had added into where you could at least buy their V-Bucks with crypto, but no. Oh, wait, is it? Maybe. Poll conducted among teenagers in the U.S. last year listed the game's virtual currency V-Bucks among the most favored Christmas gifts, along with cryptocurrency. So yeah, I'm not sure about that. They do have crypto accepted in their online merchandise store, so they started accepting payments in Monero, which I don't know if you guys are a big Monero fan, but Monero is kind of popular. It's kind of popular, you know? And people like Monero. Monero is also one of the ones that recently pushed through the upgrade on their network to process like really hyper efficient transactions. So looking at the cost efficiency of Monero, qualifying for the reasons that we like XRP. We do talk about how a lot of exchanges probably will not be supporting privacy tokens moving forward, but that's still a threshold that we have not entirely crossed. And even if we do entirely cross it, there will still be obviously black exchanges or black market exchanges, or even exchanges that just decide that they are small enough to maybe try to avoid the scrutiny of the BSA, and they will decide to support Monero as well. And that seems like a good move. Also, Fortnite's online store accepts Monero. But it also supports Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and XRP. That's right, the XRP. The payment processor supports transactions in a number of cryptocurrencies. So looking at getting some Zerper purchases happening through the Fortnite online store. That sounds real good. And we've seen also EOS making a transition into video games. I haven't covered it really exclusively, but there was an EOS announcement that they're pairing with Activision to launch a whole gaming sector, a whole gaming corner, I guess. So, yo, what's up, Luis? Hello, Cisco. Guys, cheers. I appreciate you. What's going on? Yeah, so the system of what were we just talking about? Activision, EOS. People were talking about TRX the other day in their gaming sector, but their games are not like Activision games. Like the games that TRX is putting up are like casual play games that people are just making and putting together on their blockchain. And these are, again, I think EOS is trying to do something a little bit bigger. They're trying to work with Activision and bring in like a whole new gaming platform around EOS. I don't think that that's necessarily the only blockchain or platform looking to make use of the excitement around crypto or cryptocurrencies, but maybe we'll see about that. Also saw this today come up. Bitcoin price suffers worst monthly losing streak in 7 years. Oh, not good. It's BTC chalked up its longest monthly losing streak in 7 years in December. So the leading cryptocurrency by market closed at 3689 on December 31st, representing a 13% drop from the monthly opening price of 4241. That was the 5th straight monthly loss, its worst period since November 2011. Back then, BTC was trading at $20 and had depreciated by 81% in 5 months to November 2011. Notably, the tide had turned in favor of the bulls in following months. The BTC gained 59% in December 2001 and traded at record high above $900 November 2013. So what exactly could you expect to see from these movements and these subtle transitions, even it's only 13% down in the month? Putting together that 13% down and Jian Wu turning off all of his miners, not all of them, I think it turned off a lot of them, and he's firing a bunch of people. That is a big indicator as to what you can expect from proof of work. Unless something changes in the near future, there is not going to be as much support. There is not going to be as much belief that BTC has anything other than like a risky, questionable future, risky, questionable trajectory, unless they can pull something together that solves their main problem, which is scalability. And again, people talk about the scalability solution often, but it does not seem to be even close to being ready for use. So there you go. I put up a couple things on Twitter that I was going to pile through. This was one of the things I thought was kind of funny. What If says Nomad Digital. He says, what would happen if the U.S. government nationalized the Federal Reserve in the name of national security, erased the U.S. debt owed to them, closed it down, and took over the distribution of the U.S. currency system so there's no debt-issued currency like the Fed does to the government? And that's an interesting question. I'm sure we could dive into that for a whole hour on our own, especially looking at how much things are changing and what they could be building as far as a global payment corridor. But that's out there, and you guys can tweet it and comment on this tweet if you think that's something we should discuss. Maybe we'll talk about what you guys say. People keep talking about the Japan gateway disappearing, and I thought this was interesting looking at Matt Hamilton responded to someone talking about this. I think it was maybe earlier in the last month. Why was the Japan pairing removed from XRP charts? Well, good answer right here. You can say it was removed because the gateway that was issuing the JPY Mystery Exchange stopped issuing their IOUs, and so there is no longer anything to show. So there you go. Answered that for you. Mr. Crypto XRP put this up. Just a little quick run through. Getting the feeling that inactivity and price movement is testing some of us. We are becoming short-tempered. We must stay strong, respectful, and supportive. This is the long haul. Any movement now is just a taste of what will be. A taste of what is to come. Yes, true. Good things. Yes, thank you guys so much for joining the stream. I appreciate you. Smash that like button as you join the stream. It means a lot. Hit the like button. Cheers, Henrik. Good to see you. Shub, hello. Hello. Good to see everyone. Hope you guys are feeling well. Cisco, my boy, dude. You did 25 pull-ups and 25 sit-ups. Thank you so much for giving me credit for the motivation, because you, sir, you did it all on your own. I wasn't even there. I wasn't even there, dude, and you did it all on your own. 25 pull-ups is amazing, man. Good year. Good deal. Good deal. I remember when I was first starting to really build my upper body strength, I couldn't do any pull-ups at all. And I was doing a bunch of martial arts, teaching at this martial arts school, and I started to get really into like the body weight exercises and extreme calisthenics. And that's what kind of turned me off to martial arts for a minute, was I realized like a lot of these people don't even know how to do basic calisthenics. What do they think they're going to do in a fight? Like their push-up form, ridiculous. I'm not going to like obviously call anybody out, but just a lot of times, I think people are looking for shortcuts as far as, and we all want shortcuts, obviously, but yeah, 25 pull-ups is hard. And when I first started trying to build my primary muscle groups, pull-ups were a focus point because I couldn't do any. And so 25 pull-ups was a huge goal. I usually did them in like sets of 5 or something, you know, like just do 5 and then do whatever, how many sit-ups and push-ups and squats, and then go back, do 5 more pull-ups to do five sets. So that was one of the ways I did it, and that's really awesome to hear. You got out there and did 25 pull-ups, man. Cheers. I think that is one of the best things you can do, is just start building consistency around any practice. So cheers. Hello, Snowman. What's up? MJ. What's up, Mr. J? I got crypto depression for 2 days in a row. Oh, no. Rudy De La Rosa says, I'm tired of this crap. Time to sell. I would not do that, my friend. I would not do that. Do not sell. I don't care who you are or what you think's going on. Unless you're seeing like gains from purchasing 4 years ago, I wouldn't sell. I would say just chill. Maybe go fly a kite. I meant that in the best way. Cisco, thank you so much, man. You felt the spirit. I was there with you in spirit for sure. I was definitely there with you in spirit, bro. Cheers. One day, hopefully, we can get together and do some movement together. That'd be cool. Can't wait to see all you guys in real life. We can do some pull-ups. Hey, KFN, I was away for a while. Feels very good to take a break from checking the news every hour. Yeah, totally. If you guys are like really grinding the news, or you're following the information like very closely and it's not bringing you joy, then maybe take a moment and take a break. You know, I will not be upset with you if I don't see you around because you needed to do something, like take a break for your health, for your mental stability, for your mental fortitude. If that's what you got to do, I applaud you. I do that, man. Go for a walk, go hang out with the family, go get a new hobby, start woodworking, start start drawing again, maybe start being a mad scientist and be a Rick, start building some ion destabilizers. Anyway, cheers. Good to see you, Philly. Happy to have you back. Adrian A says, saw a Bitcoin ad on CCN today. They seem to be promoting it. Yeah, it's interesting that they're promoting Bitcoin as the Bitmain shuts off their miners and fires like 80% of their workers. That's interesting for sure. I don't know why they're always so behind. Like, if you want to talk about news being reactive, I think obviously there's some streamers that are delivering news that's pretty fresh, but it's still reactive. Talking about CCN or CNN, whoever you said, they're like they're like not hyper reactive. They're like 4 days behind. Like, if you find out news today, they'll probably report it in 3 days. That's just like the level of priority it is for them. Kevin Reed throwing down some jujitsu shout outs. You know what? Out of all the martial arts I've trained, that's the only one I've never done is jujitsu. So I need to go and roll with some feeps. I want to go roll with some peepees. That sounds bad. I do want to go try out some rolling though. That would be fun. I've done jujitsu, traditional jujitsu, standing jujitsu, not Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is, I'm assuming you're saying Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu because that's just what people train these days often. But if you look at the history of Jiu-Jitsu, standing Jiu-Jitsu is, Akai Jiu-Jitsu is one of the very oldest arts. It starts from standing and it involves striking as well. So BJJ is completely different and again specialized to ground techniques, but neither here nor there. Let's keep moving with the crypto news. Yo, let's talk about skipping proof of keys and go with proof of fiat. I like it, man. That sounds cool. Yeah, Rudy De La Rosa, I thought you were joking. I thought you were just testing me. Bill Gould says he doesn't want to do yoga. He wants to go for a motorcycle ride across the country. Well, that sounds lit too. I'm down for that. I saw this happened. Wheat's fixing some issues with the tip bot. If you guys sent some tips yesterday inside this 4-hour window, they might not have gone through. So basically, it looks like Twitter removed the XRP tip bot API keys without any notification or any reason. This also is maybe... You know what, guys? Someone told me the stream was really too loud yesterday, so I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I think we're peaking. There we go. There we go. How's that? Now it doesn't sound like my voice is smashing your eardrums against the wall. Or it does. Maybe it's too low. I don't know. Anyway, the good news, he's already back. He's already put this back up. He was simply able to generate new keys. Tips were not processed, though. So if you sent a tip in those 4-hour window, please check and make sure that your tips were sent or received, or sent, I guess. So cheers. Thanks, Wheats, for all your work. I guess this tweet was deleted. It's nothing big. I just put "it has begun" in response to someone, I think somebody put up a tweet saying something about God disappeared or something, and like if God's gone, then what do we have now, or what's left? And I said it has begun, meaning our replacement for our perception of God. But I was just making jokes about capitalism. No big deal. Nothing really happened there. Moving on. Let's see what else is happening up here. The unpopular opinion right now, Bitcoin stands no chance of becoming the world's money. It will become some sort of stable coin, says this guy, Mihailo Bjelek. So this is interesting. This whole thread's kind of interesting, talking about stable coins and Bitcoin and what's going on with that. There was also something else I saw that I wanted to bring up. Let's go click over here for a second. I sent this to myself. This is up, and this is up, and let's go look at those. BitTrue. As promised, we're adding 5 new XRP-based pairs by the end of the week. They are TRX and XRP, XLM and XRP, NEO and XRP, Gas and XRP, and oh my god, XRP. So there you go, BitTrue looking at pulling some new trading pairs, which is, as we talk about in the stream, these pairs open up more decoupling possibilities for XRP. But I will say, you know, jokingly, hilarious. Where is the 589, guys? Where did it go? What happened? I think I saw some people making some comments yesterday like 589 was never going to happen, question mark, or maybe there was never a switch at all. People were like, there was never a switch. I think that was, who was that? I forget. I don't want to guess because I'm just going to say the wrong person. So, inside of XRP charts, the trade volume is down, but the payment volume is super up. So that's kind of interesting to look at. We have the XRP trade volume is down slightly, I think, maybe inside the last day or two. But look at the XRP ledger payment volume. It's up a lot. So $878 million in payment volume. And that's separate from the trade volume. So XRP trade volume is up to 269 million. But the payment volume is up a lot. In fact, normally the payment volume is about half of the trade volume. So the payment volume is up, but it doesn't seem to be affecting the price too much. We have our market capitalization right here from the total XRP. So they do have it right here on XRP charts as 35 billion, 35.5 billion. So if you do go back over to CoinMarketCap and you're like, well, 35 billion seems to be higher than 15 billion, guy. Yes, it is. CoinMarketCap, what are you doing? But again, this is up to them to decide how they're going to project this data. In fact, I think people were obviously really excited about the fact that Yahoo Finance was highlighting the market cap with the total 100 billion out there. So they also have the market cap at 37 billion as well. And I think that's up to just debate right now, up to debate as to what's going to be happening with the actual metrics and how they're going to project them or put them up. So looking at this right here is interesting. Obviously, the market cap's higher than Ethereum's, but This is more exciting right here. XRP ledger payment volume. What's the payment volume doing, and where did it come from? Where did it come from? Where did it go? And also, it's pretty obvious that it's all in the XRP ledger, but where is this payment volume? What corridor is this? Who's using this this right now? And then going back to the trade volume, looking at, even though we're excited about BitTrue, we can see that they are the smallest sliver of trade volume on this wheel. So going back to the XRP trade volume on XRP charts, you can see that you have ZB, Bitbank, BTC, excuse me, Binance, OKEx, Upbit, Huboy, Bitfinex, and Bitfinex and Kraken, all ranking higher volume than BitTrue. So BitTrue trading volume up in the 5 million, 16 million, I can't even read which one it is. 17 million XRP trade volume. So there you go, boom. And even though it's exciting to see these pairs coming through, that's not going to be the biggest push for decoupling, especially because those are pairing to other cryptocurrencies. So what really, where did I put that? What really is interesting is, yes, there's more decoupling happening as XRP is put to other cryptos, but not as much as when XRP is paired to other fiats. So as promised, they add these pairs in. That's cool. Cheers. Good for you guys. This is another tweet I wanted to look at. Rand Nooner. I know some people really like to throw shade at this guy, and I don't really have an opinion about him either way. I just saw this tweet, and I thought it was interesting to look through. Top hard lessons learned, some again in 2018. This time, it won't be different. When people buy an asset
You're the man, Kung Fu.
irrationally, and when
Thumbs
the
up.
masses are buying without a clue, the bubble will pop. I learned this in 1998, 2001, but clearly forgot. I think what he's referencing to is maybe possibly how many people purchased these cryptocurrencies at the height and their all-time highs, and probably sold sometime down the road, down this whole wow, oh my goodness, thank you so much. You're the man, Larry. I appreciate it. I need to get the sound set up so I can hear the sound now. You guys can hear the sound, and you guys can hear the chat and the honkies and the robot text, but now I can't. So I don't know when those come up. I just happened to see it in my periphery, so I'm glad I caught that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you guys ever super chat and I don't see it, it's just because my sound's not fixed and I can't see anything yet. Or I can't hear it yet. So cheers. Thank you so much, Larry, Las Vegas. I appreciate it. You're the man, dude. No, you're the man. Let's hit a hotkey for you and for everyone else. You guys are beautiful and amazing. You're beautiful and amazing just how you are. Let's hit a regulator be like hotkey, because I feel like that's what we're waiting on.
Questions. Who are you?
I have told you.
Are you deaf?
No, you is blind.
I'm not blind. You blind.
That is what I just said.
You just said what?
I did not say what. I said you.
That's what I'm asking you.
That's what I'm asking you. That's what I'm asking you. Thank you so much, Larry. I appreciate the super chat, man. Good to see you. Good to hear from you. Glad you're here. So Rand was chatting more about this in a couple, and he continues these tweets on. So thinking about people letting go and selling, obviously, when they don't understand what they're purchasing, that's what causes those bubbles to pop. I think you can honestly say that there's not much further we could drop unless just like massive manipulation happens with Bitcoin. Looking at BTC to USD, obviously, you can see just inside of, if you look at the day window, just inside this whole 6,500 to 3,100 has obviously been a huge drop. But if you go look even inside the hour, well, that's not the same. Well, when I looked at it yesterday, so we have the day chart right here, and then yesterday when I went to the hour, it was actually very similar. It was like right in here somewhere. It looked like pretty much the same. It looked like a macro micro relationship where it basically was the same pattern, where it's just been coming down and down and down. And it actually seems like Bitcoin's having a little bit of movement up today, but obviously, going back to this tweet, what we're talking about is looking at these systems away from the price. People, I think, bought in all-time highs, really just looking at the price and not understanding the technology. And that's why I have been really happily and continually putting out this content, because it does seem like there is a very lack of real discussion in some of the conversations that I've been seeing. So that's pretty much the big part right here, is recognize that when people buy assets irrationally and when they don't know what they're buying and when they're just listening and trusting other people, then it becomes confusing when the price drops and they get confused and they panic sell because they don't trust you anymore, because you are not actually having a real discussion. You're just a foofer-neuter. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know if that is a thing. Okay, I'll turn my mic volume back up. How about that? How about now? How about now? So yeah, that's pretty much what's happening out here. So I just saw someone comment in the chat, says bigger amounts are being moved around in XRP, billions. Yo, what's up, Lee? How's it going? Proof of volume. Turn up the volume, please. KFN, where is 20K? Did you guys watch that video? Because it's pretty obvious what I said in that video. Greetings. What's up, Bricks? Hello. Hey. So is this Ethereum fork a big risk? Cha-ching. The Ethereum fork, I haven't looked at that very much, but I can. There's... Okay, I turned the mic up. Thank you so much. TC Crypto says it can always drop more, especially because everything's paired to Bitcoin right now. We do know that Bitcoin could drop more, especially as Jianwu turns off a lot of miners. If transactions stop being processed even at this price, then obviously we're going to have some interesting things going on. So, Ran Nooner continuing on his thread here. For most, integrity is not an absolute thing. People have more integrity and honor in their commitments, way more in a bull market. People tend to be way more contactable in a bull market. So I know a couple people that they aren't even reachable. They're inaccessible. They like to show up every now and then just when they want something from you, but then if you message them or ask them questions, they block you or ignore you. And that's, again, one of the problems I think that kind of lends to the irrational misunderstanding, because, again, you were very, very vocal about certain things when it was benefiting you, but then all of a sudden when people have questions, you are blocking them and not answering them, or you're disappearing, or you never respond in DMs because you're just too good now, because you just think you're better than everybody. So that creates some problems. And him talking about this next, you will lose friends in the bear market. So specifically those you entered into uncontracted transactions with, contract everything, even with your friends. So outside this, even outside contracts, bear markets can be very challenging for a lot of reasons. Maybe friends that you told to get in, or people that trusted you when you said XRP solid at 80 cents are now looking at you like that mother frasher. So for being a TV personality is way harder than you can imagine. So not only do you have to be up on your game all the time, but every move you make will be scrutinized, and usually by irrational people. So this is one of the bigger ones right now, I think, honestly, that's happening too, is just like recognizing every move you make, especially in the public sphere. If you're putting up stuff, people are noticing it. People will notice, and people will remember. So be careful what you guys are doing out there. If you are starting your channels, or you're trying to be vulnerable to your community, opening up and stuff, there's a good amount of opening and sharing, but also people are going to judge you no matter what. So it's hard to put yourself out there every day. So cheers and applaud to everyone that does put themselves out in front of an audience every day. It's gotta be tough. Not tough for me, obviously. I'm resilient. I'm obviously killing it. Hey, you are what you read and write. I start my day with something. That's irrelevant. This was kind of a funny one. If you attend more than 4 crypto conferences, you will start to see the same speakers saying the same thing again and again. Pick your conferences carefully to ensure maximum return on investment and return on drinking. Okay, well, I don't drink, but I'll take your word for it. Price predictions are wasteful and futile. No one ever gets them right, not only in crypto. You only have one reputation. Be honest, transparent, and always act with integrity, especially if you are a public figure. And experts are usually below average people with a good PR company behind them. Boom! So many zingers in here. I love this. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth. In a new industry, you should remember that always you should be listening. If you are talking, you are not learning. That's actually something I say a lot. So maybe he's been listening to me, or maybe he stole that from me and ran into me in public. I don't know. I say that to people often. I usually ask a lot of questions when I'm talking to people in public, or I'm definitely because I spend so much talking time on the internet, it is important for me to not talk as much, especially out in the world. I always like to listen and learn. And even on the internet, I like to try to learn and listen as much as I can. But give me some feedback on who are your favorite streamers to listen to. I definitely put my top streamers up there as Crypto Eddie. I like Jungle. I like Oz is great. Crypto Oz is really good. I don't want to make a list because I'm afraid I'm going to keep people off of it. I'm afraid I'm going to forget someone I really do like as well. So I'm not trying to exclude anybody if I forgot you, but I'm trying to think other people I really do like listening to as well. Matt Hamilton's good. Who else is out there? Every now and then I'll watch, every now and then if I'm like not feeling it, I will watch Alex Cobb because he just has so many people watching him. Sometimes it's fun to watch what people say in the chat. Let's see, that's about it. I don't know if there's any, I can't remember if there's any big streamers I really like. I feel bad. I like to watch Zoo too, but they're usually just kind of like a chat show. But it's always good to listen, so definitely listening is important. Get out there and listen to what's happening in the market. And no lessons are learned in a bull market, so that's interesting to think about. There's not a lot of lessons learned in a bull market. Bear markets will teach you a few things, though, so I thought that was a good little thread to look through. And celebrate your failure as much as you celebrate success. That's a good one, too. So if you're having a hard time, if you're failing, if you lost money, take notice and recognize, like, why did I lose money? Did I believe in something short term that maybe wasn't going to happen? Or am I upset because I had expectations of something? Or am I still excited? Am I celebrating my failure, recognizing that, you know what, I'm not upset about the price because I know that as Kung Fu Nerd tells me, the price is not actually paired to the utility right now, so I'm excited and appreciative of the fact that I have been given this opportunity to accumulate more, but I am also excited to see what this utility and price looks like as it comes through and as it starts being picked up and clarity comes through as well for the regulators. That's all good questions, good things to think about. We did it. We made it past our 30-minute time, so I'm going to say hey to a few of your comments and see what you guys are chatting about. How's everybody doing? We Fly High says, cheers everyone. How are you? What's going on? What's the lowest you think BTC could go? 1500 question mark. I've been playing with around 2, maybe 1800. I think would be a interesting, a really low. I think it would find support really quickly. It could be like a flash crash. It could happen like that. And you don't really know. Again, there are a lot of people that hold enough BTC. I think we talked about this the other day. Like 3% of the BTC holders hold 90% of the BTC. So that's a big opportunity for them to tip the market. But it's also an interesting opportunity if they do that and someone's been watching that really wants to get in, and they tip it and there's a flash sale and they drop it down to an ungodly low price, then someone could buy in and take, you know, a good chunk of that away, and not necessarily maybe as much as like some of the whales that have been in since like a few pennies, but it's interesting to think about how low it could go. It's really, that's one of the beautiful and dangerous things about these coded stores of value, is that you literally could have anyone deciding to buy in and find, and it creates a new support level for what the market decides the value is, because of its use case, because of its speculative investment return, because of all these different metrics that combine to create the incentive to buy. And really that is up to the market to decide in real time. So that's why it's so exciting to see the very real-time support levels found for each of these tokens. And that's why we always talk about there's no utility right now, because it's really interesting. I think it's interesting to see like the amount of speculation around these tokens, but also the amount of support that's found very quickly as they move up and down, people looking to make better positions. So cheers, good questions. Call of Duty Highlight said, is it a good move? Is it a good move for proof of work to move to proof of stake, Ethereum? Both methods are actually centralized, or what? I think it's a smart move for Vitalik to recognize that they need to do something to offer the solutions, that their proof of work is not going to be able to compete with some of the generation 2 cryptocurrencies like XLM and XRP and ADA that have, again, microtransaction cost efficiency and even energetic efficiency as far as relying on the proof of work mining algorithm is very costly and also not very efficient. So I think it's smart for him to make that transition to proof of stake. I'm not sure how he's going to do it or what that looks like. So that's something to definitely be on the lookout for. Snowman, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Big thanks to you as well. Thanks for tuning in. If it wasn't for you guys being here, I wouldn't be here either. I would just do this on my own. I would just be looking at this information and sharing it with no one other than people I ran into at the coffee shop. So thank you so much. Cheers. I really appreciate it. David D says number 8 is really big. You have one reputation, be honest, transparent, and always act with integrity. I agree. That's a big one, especially for anybody. I think that's important, just not only as a public figure, not only as someone if you're on the internet, but also just in your own life. It seems like the only way to grow. You know, we're always learning and we're always improving and we're always learning how to be better. So I went and watched some of my old videos the other day and I realized like I've come a long way, but I've definitely never been malicious or lied. I've definitely been very apparent. Even in my 20K video, I was very much apparent that I was, you know, everything that I'm saying in there is pretty self-apparent as to what's going on. I was making fun of myself and making a parody of it the entire time. So also delivering real information about the possibility of this technology. But if you have watched me ever, other than that one video, if you look for things to find that you don't like about my channel, like if you're gonna try to demonize my content or my channel, it's because you're an opportunist that doesn't like me in general, and that's something that you have to learn how to address for yourself. What is it that you don't like about me, and why do you think that anyone should care about your opinion? So yeah, if you actually watch any of my content, you can kind of pick up what I'm putting down. There's a very general flavor of information and parody happening. And you know what? That's just how it goes. People are going to do what they're going to do. So it's up to each individual at some point to recognize, like, what are they getting out of this? And do they even trust the people that they're watching being honest? And I feel like I've always been honest. And we're always looking to improve and be more honest and more transparent. So that's definitely something that we can look for. What's up? Cisco says, a major point to rich person told me once, no one wants you to get rich. The point is getting wealthy. The point is getting wealthy is all on you. That's totally true. Anthony Jackson says, hey, brother. Hey, no need to apologize at all. If you tagged me in something and I responded and you thought I was saying something to you, I totally wasn't. Anthony Jackson, I appreciate you. You're doing a great job as well. Cheers. And I think I know what you're talking about. I do recognize that at some point in time you do kind of want to like turn the page on that, and guys, let's maybe call out some of these jackasses for being jackasses. But it's the internet. You can't stop people from being whoever they are and doing whatever they're going to do, and you can't stop clowns from watching another clown. That's just how it goes. So hey, Bricks, what's up? Can you explain what's happening with the SEC decision? Why are they deciding? What are they deciding on exactly? Which decision are you talking about? Can you give me more? Can you give me more to go on? Cryptocurrency news and all mentioned you. You mentioned? I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm trying to catch up. Sorry, hello. What's up? What's up, Crypto SB? Did Crypto SB join the room? Digital asset investor, Aussie man. Yeah, I was talking about streamers. I do like digital asset investor and the modern investors videos, but I don't think they do live streams. Yo, yo, yo. What's up? It will raise. I guess he doesn't really stream. Someone just said that they lost money because I bought a lot of XRP, says Hanjo. TC Crypto says, you did not lose money unless you sold. So you did not lose money unless you sold I think that's kind of true. I agree. You can look at the fact that maybe your positions are down or your holdings are down, but you haven't really lost yet. Or you did, or you could say it's a loss, but maybe there's a gain coming then. There's a gain. There's a gain coming. What if KFN... What up, KFN? Glad to see you're in a more positive mood. Looks good on you. Hey, thanks, Justin R. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's been, you know what? I kind of just like made it through the storm. I just like made it through the storm. This whole like last few weeks some of the hardest moments of my life, some of the biggest challenges of my life, and I can say honestly I am stronger and better for it. I'm better and more prepared for whatever I undertake or whatever I decide to take on now in front of me. Whatever life throws at me, I will be more tempered for these changes and for the possibilities of change and growth. So yeah, I'm excited about it, and I'm happily trying to just do exactly what we've been saying for the last 6 months. Show up every day, put your best foot forward, and keep working hard on your goals and your dreams. And I hope you guys are doing the same. You guys are worth it. I know you guys are worth it. I know you guys deserve the world. You guys deserve everything. So keep yourself in good spirits and keep being appreciative of what you have. And then also just remember, we're always departing from where we are, and we're arriving at where we turn our attention. So if you can muster up any extra energy, maybe instead of watching that extra show, or instead of maybe scrolling on the phone another minute, maybe go and do some pull-ups or some breathing, or take a walk, or call a friend, give them a chat. I think tomorrow will be interesting, as the presumed reputable exchanges could surprise us all and not have the volume they say. Rick Santos is talking about the proof of keys going down tomorrow. So again, a lot of people have been pulling their funds off the exchanges in this proof of keys call out, and I think that's something that you can easily say I'm excited about seeing, but I would not expect too much to happen personally. Han Joe was like, I'm joking. I buy XRP every day. If it doesn't moon, call me Robin Williams. Nice, nice. I don't think anything will happen though tomorrow, but maybe it will. I'm excited either way. Gotcha. Hello, cheers. Happy New Year's, everyone. Good to see you guys. What's up, Diane? What's up, BBO son? Help me, he says. You, sir, have all of our help. Cheers. Jamil says, Happy New Year. Thank you, man, so much. I appreciate it. Cheers. You guys are my fave. You guys are my fam. I don't know where I'd do without you guys. I love you all so much. Now you can't hear me. Well, dude, turn your volume back up. Thank you so much, David D. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it, dude. What's up? Thanks, KFN. Peace. Oh, yeah, we're over the 30 minutes, and I was just reading through comments. We did the update today. Nothing too crazy, I guess, as far as like big announcements, unless I missed something. If you guys have anything that I did not really pick up on yet. But let's see here. Ethereum, yeah, oh, thank you so much. I just saw this. Hanjo, thank you so much. I appreciate you. XRP Hannah on Twitter is gold. Yeah, okay, I'll check it out. Dollar cost average the bottom. Good to hear. Thanks, man. Thanks, Louis. I appreciate it. Thanks, Anthony Jackson. Cheers, guys. What are you guys expecting about proof of keys tomorrow? Are you guys actually getting hyped about this proof of keys possibility? Something bull run maybe? Exchanges decide to rope a dope, or is it just going to be like another benchmark on a long list of uneventful benchmarks? I guess one of the only other thing I can see that's happening is Forbes talking about Ethereum. So Forbes again talking about cryptocurrencies is always interesting. So Ethereum on Forbes, Ethereum soaring, pulling Bitcoin and XRP with it. Here's why. So that's an interesting article. We can go through that maybe tomorrow or in another video. Talk about that because we're over our 30 minutes. We're trying to do just 30-minute videos now. I also saw this billion XRP transfer. People were talking about this in the zoo, which I'll be on the zoo on the 7th, so put that on your calendar. And I think we were chatting about that the other day. Someone was like, what is this billion XRP transfer that happened? And some people were speculating